Hello, hello, hello everyone, and boy oh boy do we have a deep cut today. Tonight, I am streaming Super Magnetic Neo, which is a rather obscure 3D platformer for the Dreamcast, exclusively for the Dreamcast. I have owned this for a few years. I bought it when a used game shop I really liked was having a closing sale. So, this is the last game I bought from that shop. And I did try to finish it a few years ago, but got too frustrated and quit. This is going to be my redemption arc. I'm actually going to try to beat the game this time. Game seems smidge too loud. There you go, that's a little better. This game was released in 2000, developed by Genki, and published by Crave Entertainment. Crave is no longer around. I think they went bankrupt in like 2012. But they were a fairly... I adjusted the cable. They were a fairly prolific publisher that I know them best for publishing the Pinball Hall of Fame games, which were the precursor to Pinball Arcade, something I've streamed before. Genki, on the other hand, is a company I'm not as familiar with. The thing they're most known for is Tokyo Extreme Racer, which very recently just got a new release. But apparently I've known them for much longer because one of the racing games I owned as a kid, Rally Challenge 2000, was developed by them. As was Fighter's Destiny, an N64 exclusive fighting game that not many people know about. I also learned they developed Katamari Forever and Spectrobes Origins, which was interesting to learn. But we're just gonna get started. I'm just gonna start a new game and save over.
We now have total control of Pow Pow Park!
Professor, we have an emergency!
What are you babbling on about, Petey? Can't you see I'm in the middle of mixing up my secret bongo noodle recipe?
Professor, this is no time for noodles! The Pinky Gang is back!
This is the perfect opportunity to test my latest and greatest invention, Super Magnetic Neo! Petey, activate Neo's Super Magnetic Turbo Thrusters! Now!
Thrusters activated! It actually works!
It is I, Neo, on my way to beat the bad guys!
Hey, wait! You even know where you're going?
Well, that was a cutscene. Oh, we're just thrown right into it. Okay. Phew. Alright, I guess the magnet only affects robots. Ow! Ah! I pressed the jump button. Alright, we're off to a fucking awful start, but whatever. How do we... That's not what I was expecting the game over screen to look like. Looks like there's 4 worlds and then a boss. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore him. I don't know what that does. Oops. Oh, my throat. I've been coughing so much before I went live. Oh, thank God. Bonus stage! Well. Sag. Oh, wait a minute, is it 4 levels in the world? Oh! 4 levels in a boss is what I meant to say. What does this do? It's 2, 3. Oh, I guess we're going all the way around again. So, 4 worlds. Four worlds. Okay. So yeah, I almost finished the game the last time I played this, because my save data was on World 3. That's not super far. World 3, so each world has 4 levels, and then a boss. Yeah, I almost finished the game. So we're gonna try to I'm gonna try to redeem myself and actually beat the game. I can do this. I've beaten Crash Bandicoot. When did you get this game? This is the last game we bought from, well, the store no longer exists, I guess I can say it. The last store that, the last game that I got from People Play Games. So I got this the same time you got Valkyrie Profile. No, my mic's normal. Is my mic not... Oh? Volume is fine, at least. My mic is not up, though, so... Whoops. What sounds off? Do I sound muffled? Whoopsies! Does this sound any better? Any better? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Fucking shit! Other one, please. So the mic was down, but it wasn't all the way down. I had it up a little higher to put it closer to my mouth. Now it is down all the way. And I just went right into the drink. I'm going to shit myself. Oh, there we go. Do I even need the color correction on? Wait a minute. I'm turning the color correction off for a little bit. Let's see how it is. Oops. Oh, it was a bonus level. The currency is called Zebi? You. Yes? Me? Me? I just have this open. Yo. That was meant. I'm gonna check something real quick. How long is this game? Damn, there are only 6 recorded times of this and how long it'll be. It's only about 6.5 hours. Wow, all 6 people who pulled this. Is that 6 or 15? All the people who pulled this did it from the Dreamcast. Nobody listed it as emulation. Yo, why does he have a defined ass, though? Really is the Mega Man's ass game. Well, if the video feed is too dark, let me know and I'll turn the color correction back on. I'm turning it off for now because it might not be necessary. Is that alright so far? Yeah. Well, it's gonna really matter once we get to a dark area. Oh, there goes my power up. Oh, that looks like a platform. Come on. Ice physics. Checkpoint. Checkpoint! Alright, so I looked up this game on Wikipedia shortly before I went live. Almost right when I went live, actually. Because I wanted to get a little bit of backstory on this, since this one's a bit more of a deep cut than what I normally cover. Most of the reviewers who covered this game covered the Japanese import before it released in the US. Most of the people who covered it had the same things to say. That the game was shit. The game is good to look at. They praised the presentation, the audio, and the character designs, but the one thing that was criticized by most reviewers was the difficulty in the controls. Yeah, I'm just not gonna pick those up. Fuck. There's one review on Wikipedia that stood out, though, and that was the Gamers Republic review. Which was much more of a glowing review than the other two. Than the others. Because for that review, the reviewer said that everything about the game was perfect. Like, done with intent. And disagreed about criticisms of the controls, where rather than thinking the controls were slippery, the guy felt that the controls were pinpoint accurate. And I certainly don't remember the controls being slippery. But the game is difficult. I don't remember how well it sold. Probably did better in Japan than it did in the US. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a weird Japanese game. Where the main villain is a baby. Boss Baby. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Is that movie even good? I've never seen it. There we go. Oh, that sent me far. Just a lot of memes of it. Damn. Well, I know there's an ironic fandom for it. Kind of like Johnny Test and Shrek. There was a whole thing of people making fun of the Super Hulock fandom. By, I needed that guy. Creating another combo fandom that was meant to be ironic, and I think it was like Johnny Test, Cory in the House, Shrek, and I forget what else. I don't know why my controller is beeping. But I don't know if Boss Baby is like that. I just know there's a lot of memes about it. I can't imagine it's very popular now either way, though. Oh. With Alec Baldwin's career basically being ruined. Speaking of movies, though, I got another furry movie I need to watch at some point. Been hearing a lot about a movie called Goat, which is a basketball movie, but everybody's furries, and everybody is obsessed with a buff cat lady that's in it. Been seeing so much fan art of her. I don't even know if the movie's any good. Because nobody has actually been talking about how good the movie is or what's good about it, only that they're obsessed with the cat lady. I wouldn't mind seeing more movies, though. I'll probably wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. Well, fuck me, I guess.
Did I tell you about the exciting expedition that I went on the other day? After consulting with our finest botanists, I climbed to the top of Mount Chiba in search of the rarest flower in all of Pao Pao Park. I had heard that this plant was magnificent, but you'll never believe what happened. When I approached the rocky ledge upon which the plant was growing, it instantly sprouted up 10 stories high. Then it grew teeth like a fierce dragon and tried to capture me with its ravenous jaws. Of course, I used the advanced combat skills learned during my days in the Pinky Legion to battle the beast. I assure you that neither of you would have survived the ordeal.
Whatever.
Yeah? Cool. Why is my controller beeping? Why you beep? Oh, just throw it at him. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Cool. Damn, that's a lot of power, one-ups. To the ancient world. Yay! We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it well. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it well.
Useless weed! That little brickhead has opened up the entrance to the ancient world of ruins. We must crush him before he does more damage. Ah!
Don't worry, boss. I have a cunning plan.
Alright, next world. Alright. World 2. Let's do it. Do it. I blew it. I knew it. Oh boy. Ow. Oh, I got crushed. So when Poppy Playtime playthrough? Never. Yeah. So, like, even if it wasn't for the fact that the creator used it to shill NFTs, I just have no interest in the game. I don't play mascot horror. That as a whole. I maintain my belief that the only good mascot horror is My Friendly Neighborhood. Apparently, there is some drama going on with Poppy Playtime, but all I know is something about Chapter 5. I don't know any of the details. And I don't really care. With Markiplier? Oh dear, what did Mark do? Or was it even something he did? Oh, he hated... That's it? That's why people are... God forbid he doesn't like a video game. Man, I hope I never get as popular as Markiplier. That's the thing, I did not become a streamer to become, like, super famous. I became a streamer to make friends and to share my collection, in a way. I wanted other people to experience...
We've got to have money.
True, I guess. But I became a streamer to make friends, and so other people could experience my collection without me giving it to other people. I wanted other people to be able to see cool games and crash out at the end and really took jabs at the devs. Well, I mean, the devs kind of suck, so, like, I think that's fair, all things considered. Poppy Playtime doesn't do anything new or original, and even if it did, the whole NFT thing still would, in my opinion, make it... Oh, why is it slowing down so much? The whole NFT thing kind of... Oh, okay, like, what am I... Alright. The whole NFT thing kind of ruins any goodwill the devs could possibly have. In my opinion. Oh, I can speed up and slow down. Okay. Whoops. I mean, Mark is no stranger to crash outs. There's whole compilations of him crashing out at games, so, like, I'm not sure why they think this would be any different. Who's they? Unless you mean the Poppy Playtime devs. Can I speed up and slow down? Like... No, I can speed up, okay. I'm gonna try to get back. It's a switch. Ah, okay. But yeah, like, from what I know, unless you're like 12, the general consensus that I heard is that Poppy playtime, sucks. Oh, hitting anything just instantly kills you. Ah, finally. Exactly, so you know the majority of people insulted Mark now. Ah, okay, I see what you're getting at. Well, this scooter got nerfed? I mean, it is like the... I think it's like one of the single best machines in the game. Its top speed got lowered for top ride. Oh. Well, that's like nothing. Whoops. I don't know if dominate is the right word. I win a lot in Kirby Hero Itis, but I think most of that is actually skill. Not because of the wheelie scooter. I don't mean to humble brag, but I don't fucking need no damn wheelie scooter to win. I just like the wheelie scooter because it's got good turning. You can stop at a dime, Mario. Or, you can stop at a dime, Kirby. You can stop at a dime. No, Loogie. Pollo. It's not funny. Hmm. There we go. This is really how this is going to be. I'm going to shit myself. Oh, I'm right here. Oh sure, just run into the open hole, it's fine. Okay. Cool. Yeah, my water bottle's almost empty. Challenge the bonus stage? Cool. Personally, I think you should get way more than 2 1-ups out of that. Is this game really 6.5 hours? We're already almost done with the, second world, and I'm not even halfway through stream. Whoopsies! Whoops. Damn, I got crushed by the platform as I fell. Oh. Bye. Press the button! Ah! Wow, I was like right near the end, wasn't I? Whoops! I press the button. Oh, okay, we're good. So chat, the jump button on this is the X button, which for a Dreamcast controller is the left face button. A, which for... So, the Dreamcast face buttons are identical to an Xbox. Which itself, both of them, are the inverse of the Nintendo button layout. So, X is left, Y is top, A is bottom, and B is... right. I'm going to shit myself. The jump button is the X button. And you swap polarities with the magnets with A and B. The colors line up, so A, which is red on Dreamcast, is the North Pole magnet, or polarity. And then B, which is blue, is the South polarity. I almost just killed myself by pressing the wrong button there. So there's a 1-up over here, I'm gonna grab that. I pressed the wrong button. I did it again. There's gonna be a lot of instances of me pressing the wrong button. Why did I do that? Chat, what do I do the things that I do? Just to suffer. I need to get me some more Dreamcast games. There are a few Dreamcast games that have been on my list for a while. But I could definitely stand to use some more Dreamcast games. The problem is if we get into more Dreamcast games, I'm gonna need to start getting more memory cards, VMUs. Oh, one. As I believe I am fresh out of space on my memory cards. I could probably clear out some space. If I can get a couple more games on newer platforms, maybe. Like, if I get the, that's ice. If I get the remaster of Shenmue 1 and 2, then I don't need my copy of Shenmue to have a save date on my memory, on my VMU. Because then for that, I'll just play the remaster. It might have helped. There we go. I don't know if that was the correct answer, but that's what I did. It's fine. I only got 2 medals. All right. Well, that didn't last long. 3.
I ever tell you the story of what happened to me when I was a young, aspiring villain? One day, I was walking past a toy store when I caught a glimpse of a brilliantly colored cube toy and a stuffed bear. My ingenious mind instantly drew an image of the cube and bear combined into one magnificently evil creation. I had just pressed my face up against the store window, drooling in excitement at the thought of creating such a delightfully wicked creature from simple toys, when the oafish store owner suddenly appeared. Without warning, he pushed me to the ground and ordered me to remove myself from the property. But I had my revenge. In a strange twist of fate, he became the first victim to face the terrifying creature that I devised. Clearly, the fool did not know who he was dealing with.
What are you mumbling about?
I'm sensing a theme here. It's a hand. Oh. I think I see how this works. Ooh, this might be a problem. Oh, that is a problem. Oh, I don't have my power up anymore. I'm gonna see if I can get through the first one without. There we go. Alright, so I just have to repel one of them and then slice the other. Got it. Thanks. That was multiple shockwaves. Okay. Cube. Oh, he does not take 3 hits. He takes more than that. Yeah. They're going so well. was weird. I thought my controller was unplugged. Still more? Oh. Okay. And now we have even more left. We are not even halfway through the game, or through stream, and we're already halfway through the game. I think. There's only 4 worlds. The game is supposedly only 6 hours long. No, there's only 4 worlds, so... okay. Well, if I'm good enough at the next world, I might be able to finish the whole fucking game tonight. Okay, I was expecting at least 2 streams of this, but we might be able to get away with just 1. Whoops, I didn't mean to let go. Welcome, cowboy. You're a white girl. Yearn, white girl, yearn. Do not fret, white girl. Sorry, I was rewatching the meme. I will protect you, white girl. There's a meme of random things about white girls, but every picture has a horse in it. Just like a horse in the in a forest or something. Or at a beach. I'm doing a very bad job of describing it, but trust me, it's really funny. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. I wanna be a cowboy, baby. Haunts. Holy shit. Chat, it's Uma Musume. Probably should have sped up. Cow. Ow. Hi, Faison. Hi, Torin. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Welcome on in. Was not expecting to see you here. Oh! Why don't we go that way? Oh, that works. Yeah, that works just fine, actually. Erp. Those coffins. should have been here the whole time. I do that sometimes. I'm just lurking in chat and I forget to say something. Because usually, even in chats that I mostly lurk in, I'll usually just say hi, and then just lurk for the rest of the stream. But sometimes I'll join and I'll just forget to say anything. That was the wrong button. But it's fine, I missed the jump. So, Torin, I was in chat, Torin and I share a server that I'm a moderator in. Fuck! Have you heard of this game before? I noticed you reacted to my post about it before I went live. I don't know anyone else who's heard of this game. But I thought that was also true for Vex, and it turns out I know like 4 people who actually know what Vex is, and they just never said anything. Fucking shit! Oh, maybe I won't finish this tonight. Yeah, we might be here forever. You've heard of this game's existence? Okay. Yeah, this showed up on a list of the best Dreamcast games that I looked at a very long time ago. Well, it probably would have helped if I actually pressed the button up there. Alright, it's 4 lives down. Yeah, that's what led me to hearing about the game. It had been on my list of Dreamcast games to get for quite some time, and there was a, there was a used game shop that I used to love going to, because they had such a great selection of games. And they had Super Magnetic Neo for quite some time, I think, at least a few months, and nobody ever bought it. And it was, like, I think, like 30 bucks at the time. And, when I went there right when the shop was closing, they had a special sale going on, or like a special sale going on for the last day, the last few weeks the shop was open, because unfortunately they had to close. And I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll finally get this game. That was also when we got Valkyrie Profile, because that had also been there for quite some time. Though that was because it was a lot more expensive. I blame Xeno for that one. Those who knew Xeno is my brother. I did a YouTube video about strange, colorful games. I wonder how much it is in today money. Well, according to eBay, from what I saw, the game ranges from anywhere between $40 to $60, so it's actually not that expensive, given what it is. I mean, there are definitely more expensive Dreamcast games out there. I actually own one, that would be Skies of Arcadia, which I've also streamed. To date, that is the most time I have ever put into a game. Despite the fact that this game is from an obscure Japanese developer, from a publisher that no longer exists, well, an American publisher that no longer exists, presumably didn't sell very well, and is one of those just weird Blorbo Japanese games, is actually surprisingly cheap. It's also very hard. I pressed them. So, I'm using a non-standard Dreamcast controller, so I don't know if the unresponsive jumping is the controller or the game. My throat does not feel right. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Oh. So it's harder, but from what I read on Wikipedia, the only difference is there's a power-up missing. In the American and European versions of the game, there's a pill you can pick up that gives you an extra hit point. And it also shows up during boss fights. That pill is not present at all in the Japanese version. Oh, the shit. Balls. Cock! Ugh. It says 30 to 70 depending on condition for Super Magnetic Neo. Average seems to be around 50. Yeah, all things considered, that is not that expensive. I wouldn't call 50 cheap, but I mean, we have plenty of games that are far more expensive than that. I mean, like the game we got at the same time, Valkyrie Profile, for example. I don't even remember how much that cost. Oh, fuck. They're from an ill-bleed and Blue Stinger. They are very dank. If I can find them and afford them. I actually was thinking of getting Blue Stinger, because the streamer who did my PNG... Fuck! Recently did a bad game... Well, recently. Back in December, did a bad game marathon. Where you could make them spin a wheel and they had to play a bad horror game. And Blue Stinger was one of the games they had on the wheel. I got to see a little bit of that. Not too much. We also included Hello Neighbor, which someone had mentioned earlier. I am going to become violent. 9 lives down. Probably more since I collected a 1-up a couple times. I do need to get more Dreamcast games. Yeah, that checks out. Hey, just out of curiosity, what is Salazar Robo at? Because Salazar Robo, I think, is my rarest game. It's either Salazar Robo or Chameleon Twist 2. Salazar Robo is probably worth more, though, because I'm missing the manual for Chameleon Twist. I don't care too much about how expensive, or how expensive my games get after I've already bought them. I just find it interesting. Oh. I don't know what that beeping was. 700. God. That's a lot of money if I sold that. I'm not going to, though. It's like the holy grail of my collection. I refuse to get rid of that thing. So glad I got it when I did. I was in high school when I got Salazar Robo. This was like 2012, I think. Oops. And I got it. $25. From a GameStop. Oops. In a mall. It was with the soundtrack. And it became one of my all-time favorite games. It was my all-time favorite game at one point. I think right now it's my third favorite full-time game. Behind Outer Wilds and Gravity Rush 2. Why do I do these things? Will that crystal kill me if I touch it? Yes! It's a fucking crystal! This is a dopey looking mouse. Ah! I don't know what I expected. Look at that gormless mouse. Might actually be a rat. Isn't this supposed to be a cowboy world? What is this level? What the hell does this have to do with cowboys? How does napped mean? Knapped. I pressed the wrong button! Spunny hasn't finished my mad expression. Can't be Madge. Ah! Alright. I did it again. Chad, I'm gonna become violent. I'm gonna start throwing things. I don't know why my next thought was to say I'm gonna drive above the speed limit in a school zone, but okay. I don't know where that came from. There we go. Ah! Knapping is a Stone Age technique of creating sharp edges on stone, usually flint, chert, obsidian, and in rare cases, quartz. Chad, I've decided I don't like video games anymore. I can't even make it back to where I was. I disagree with some of the review. No, actually, the controls are pretty slippery. Never mind. I changed my mind. They were right. They were right the first time. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Oh, I have another life. Okay, okay. I don't get to be angry yet. Yeah, we're good. I'm alive. I'm flourishing. In my lane. I am moisturized. I am shitting myself. Huh, I gained a life in the middle of that. Just give me a gun, I'll shoot myself. In Minecraft. I really don't like this game over. So was his face already like that? Or... Keep in mind, this world is the world I quit on, and it was the next level that I was on when I quit. I quit on World 3-3. So we are one level away from getting to where I was stuck at. I don't remember this game at all, by the way. I don't remember anything about it from... Oh. Okay, no, my lives are reset. Alright. So, loading the save... Or continuing... Is not... Looks like we lost lives. I did not load a save, though. I just continued. So I probably saved over my lives. Yeah. That was the yawn. Oh, fucking finally. Oh, checkpoint. Checkpoint. Don't fuck this up. Ah. I might... First boss was pretty easy. I could do that. Could do that. I might do that. I'll wait until I game over, though. No, chat, I think I was too optimistic about finishing this in one stream. I definitely don't think it's 6 hours. This game is 6 hours long, though. Why do I do the things I do? Yep. It's often attributed to Einstein that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But Einstein didn't actually say that. I don't know who said it. But it... Everyone says it was Einstein who said it. Oh, thank fucking God we got some progress. Yeah. Okay. Ice physics. My fave. Oh, that's mean. Tangentially, I didn't know whether it was. I don't know whether it was really Einstein who said that. Only the universe and human stupidity are infinite. I'm not sure about the universe, but whoever it was right. It is true. It is true. I know Anson LaVey is the one who said that he wished his stupidity was painful. But he wasn't really a great person. From what I know, at least. I don't remember which way I came from. Well, it wasn't that way. We're gonna do the first boss again. Maybe once, maybe twice. I was able to beat him in one go. So we're gonna try the first boss again. I do gotta say, this game does look really nice. Like, visually, it's a treat. Oh. You can't fight the boss again. Oh. Chad. You can't fight the boss again. Oh. Oh. Chad. I don't remember which direction these are going in. Okay, that's the one I want. That's still not the right one. Okay. If I'm going to do this, I need a drink. Oh wow, you can't. You actually cannot pause. In the hub world. That's interesting. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab a sparkling water. Yeah, complain if I don't mute my mic, so I guess I'm doing that. I'll be right back. Just be a moment. Ah, I'm back. Okay. I have a sparkling water. Kind of room temperature, but it's fine. So there's not a way to grind a ton of lives. I mean... There's the, bonus levels. But the way the bonus levels work is, you get 100 Zebi, which is 1 life. Some of the levels have lives in them, including the first level, which still run the risk of dying during them. And I think they only have upwards of like 3 lives, so there's... No, I don't think there's a way of getting a ton of lives. The only way to get a ton of lives is through the bosses, but it looks like you can only fight them once. I think I might remember why I stopped playing this. Alright, I don't fucking know. Well, if I can't finish this tonight, I'll try again next week. And then if I lose my goddamn mind, then I guess I will once again not be finishing this game. Fuck. Basically, I'm just gonna keep going until I decide my sanity has dropped enough that I'm going to start getting put on the list. Ah! I will say, chat, I am actually ready to reveal what the next Tuesday game is after this, next retro game. I will be playing Luigi's Mansion. But I'll be playing the PAL Hidden Mansion, which is very different from the Japanese and American Hidden Mansions. It's something I never thought I'd get to play, because I don't have a way of playing PAL games. But thanks to Nintendo's GameCube app on Switch 2, I can finally do that, because it includes the PAL version of Luigi's Mansion. So the cool thing about the PAL version of the Hidden Mansion is it is visibly darker, for one thing. However, on top of that, the game is actually harder. Enemies, the boos and ghosts deal more damage, but hearts are even rarer, especially the big hearts. And some of the boss fights are reworked. I think they have, like, new attacks. But especially the Boolossus boss fight, which has a whole new mechanic of Luigi riding on the Poltergust. God damn it. And then once we start the PAL version of Luigi's Mansion, I will run the next retro poll for the next batch of games.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Torin, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Ah! Hate this game over screen. Why's it all caked up on a Sunday? Chat, why is Neo all caked up on the Sunday? Why? Because you only see it in that game over screen. I guess it's funny. Some Japanese humor. Japanese humor. Yeah, I should have gotten that expression sooner. I'm not, like, upset that it's, I haven't heard back from Spoonie yet. Just, I misunderstood something on VGen, so that's why I didn't get the expression with the rest of them. But, like, because I have different expressions. I can be scared, sad, and smug, and I'm supposed to have another one to make me look angry. But Spoonie hasn't gotten back to me yet. I understand why they've been having a rough time right now. So like, I'm not like mad or anything. If anything, I'm mad at myself because I misunderstood something on VGen. Because I split the expressions up between two different commissions because VGen gave me a different price than I actually paid. So I actually could have gotten all the expressions at once. I'm just doing this to myself at this point. Chat, when I finish this game, it's gonna feel so good. We're gonna be here a while, folks. You know, quirky Japanese platformers are almost a genre on their own. With how, like, stylized and goofy they are. And I love how so many of the enemy and character designs are just, like, completely nonsensical. Like, I think of the little, some of the first enemies you encounter in Ape Escape, where they're just little fucking balls of nothing. Little freaks. And then you got the soft round boys in the Moos in Klonoa. Like, I don't know who's out there designing these Blorbos and Blorkbees and Plimbos, but we need more of them. Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Why do I never learn? I just want to beat the level. No, I'm gonna stay sad for a bit longer. I didn't mean to be scared for a moment. I pressed the wrong key. Yeah, I just want to beat the level. I can do this. I beat Hollow Knight. I can do this. No, actually, yeah, no, I beat Hollow Knight. I can do this. There we go. See? I almost... I'm alive. What? Squeeze me? I bounced off the swinging one. This game is gonna be the death of me. This game is how I die. Yeah, speaking of fucking Blurbo games, fucking Balan Wonderworld ended up on my Blue Sky feed somehow. I am shocked that there are actually people out there saying that Balan Wonderworld is a good game. Now granted, I didn't play Balan Wonderworld, I only played the demo, but I fucking hated it. And I've seen the rest of the game because I watched Alpharad play through the whole thing. And I'm sorry to say, but the game sucks. But the thing is, you can like bad games. That's fine. No one says you can only play and like good games. Sometimes, people were right the first time. And the game just sucks. There's nothing wrong with that. Some games are just bad. You can like and play them. I like some games that do not review well. In some cases, I like some games that I think are bad. I think Resident Evil 6 is a bad game. I love it. It is so much fun. I want to replay it. The most fun I have had on stream to date was when I streamed Resident Evil 6 with my best friend. That stream, I will never forget. That series of streams, rather. We had such a great time. It was so much fun. And that really is the reason why I love the game so much. Oh, fuck. It's not a good game. It's a mess. It is a really fun co-op game that sucks as a Resident Evil game. But if you have a friend that you're close with, maybe not even that close, and you want to have a good time just playing a horror co-op game, play Resident Evil 6. One thing about this game is that it actually has the same jump sound as classic first-person mech platformer Jumping Flash. Huh. I have never played that game. Shit! I know what it is, though. I think it was like an early PS1 game. I don't think that was made by the studio, though, so that might be a stock sound effect. Cat? Yeah. Stock sounds are interesting to me. Especially when you, like, are autistic about a game and then you just hear its fucking sound effects in something else. Like, an episode of the British TV show, Torchwood, for one episode, there's one moment where they use a door closing sound. Or where there's a sound effect used for closing a door, like a, futuristic metal door. And the sound they use is the same one used by, Midway for, the cyborg ninjas in Mortal Kombat. Circa Mortal Kombat 3 in Trilogy. No, I didn't play... When I recognized the sound when I was younger, I had not played Doom yet. So I wouldn't have recognized it at the time. This level just keeps going. Fucking hell. Huh! Oh. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Chat. No! I was so close! Chat. This game is gonna be the death of me. Get the gormless face out of my face. I love the word gormless. Oh yeah, speaking of stock sound effects, the other one that gets me is the cannon sound from Mario 64. is in Freedom Planet as a cannon sound as well. Or maybe it was actually a door. It might actually be both, now that I think about it. The one that's really funny to me, though, is the Quake teleport sound is also a teleport sound in Atlas. The, short stack furry game. I play more in Atlas. I, played it with Kohai. Quite some time ago. Whoops. And I've been trying to get him to play it again. We're actually planning a collab with Kohai soon. But he is currently out of his province for work, I think. So, don't know when we're doing it yet. Oh, damn it. I think the Atlas one is on purpose, though, as it seems very inspired by Quake games like Quake and Unreal, especially since the title screen is a direct homage to Unreal. Yeah, probably. Oh! Well, I'm not getting that life. I also didn't run. Oopsies. Oh, I didn't press it again. Pretty sure it would cause you to break your Dreamcast. It is pretty hard. It was actually, oh, there was a one up here the whole time. From what I saw on Wikipedia, it was actually criticized for being too difficult. Really? That didn't count as a jump? Supposed to be able to jump off that guy's head. In fact, I think I have to. Pretty sure I have to jump off that thing's head. Well, it would help if I would actually jump when I press the button. Well, it might have just been because of the same reason why everything else was hard back then, so kids couldn't beat it in a weekend. I'm supposed to be able to jump off of that thing's head. Okay, that was just my fault. That one's on me. Chat, there might not be a second stream of this. I I made it to the next level because when I deleted my previous save, it said World 3-3. So I've beaten this level, but I quit after the next level. And I just never played it again. So I really gotta wonder, what the fuck is the next level like? And do I want to find out? It's gonna give me an aneurysm. But that's the thing with my streams. I don't, like, guarantee I'm going to finish everything I play. Sometimes I'm just going to play something that I can't finish for one reason or another. Either it gives me a headache, it's too difficult, it frustrates me, it angers me, or it just sucks so much. Like, and that's true for the polls. Sometimes I just can't finish a game. And that's the other thing, is like, I think streamers would be a lot happier if they recognize when they can't or shouldn't finish a game. If you're not having fun while streaming, don't play the game you're playing. Play something else. Streaming sucks if you're not having fun. I am currently still having fun. However, I actually got through half the game up until now. If I stream this again next week and I'm still on this level and I still can't beat this level, I'm eventually going to stop having fun. So, we might only be getting one stream of this, unfortunately. Gacha games that lose hand you a ton of lives, mainly because they wanted you to see all the funny death animations. True. Now, it's not to say I'm never going to finish this game. I'm probably just going to wind up finishing it off stream. And just try a little bit every now and then. Oh my god. It would help if the controls were a little more responsive. The dude from Gamers Republic that reviewed this called the controls pinpoint accurate, but literally everyone else said they aren't. So, like, I don't know, I think majority rules there. I'm pretty sure the other people might be right. Fuck. Gamers Republic wasn't Tommy Tallarico's show, wasn't it? Or was that Electric Playground? The reviewer wasn't Tommy Tallarico. But... No, that was Electric Playground. I never watched that show. Had I known about it when I was younger, I probably would have. I did watch X-Play. And, Chat, I don't miss X-Play. That was the wrong button. I'm going to press the wrong button, says Dragon, who's about to press the wrong button. Chat, I am convinced there's, like, not a single clip of X-Play that has aged well. You could pick, like, any episode at random. Like, any moment from any episode at random, and there's gonna be some joke, or quip, or review bit that's just not going to age well. Especially if the game is Japanese. Oh my god, I don't know what was wrong with Adam Sessler, but he did not like Japanese games. If you really want to see what I'm talking about, watch the Bates and Kaitos review. It is embarrassing. I probably shouldn't repeat the main joke of the review, because it's a racist caricature of a Japanese person, and I'm not about that shit. But that video, I hope that video haunts Adam Sessler. Oh, finally, not like it matters. I don't know what it was. about 2000s gaming press, but they were just so hostile to Japanese games. And I'm not going to pretend that Japan is the only country that makes good games, because it's not true. But like 2000s era Japanese games were really good. I mean, you got Katamari, Klonoa 2, Star Ocean Till the End of Time, Radiata Stories, Tales of Symphonia, Resident Evil 4, Silent Hill 2. Japan had such a great output in that period. And if it wasn't Silent Hill or Resident Evil or Mario or Sonic, the Western gaming press was just so hostile to anything that was weird or cliche. And something that's cliche can still be good. The Last Story on Wii is cliche as hell, and it's still good. It's still fundamentally a good RPG. And apparently that's also when the term JRPG was coined, and it was only coined because the Western gaming press wanted to separate real RPGs from those weird Japanese ones. That's why a lot of Japanese game directors don't like the term JRPG. I didn't even know this until a few years ago when I read an article about it. And I definitely think that X-Play had a hand in that. Especially Adam Sessler. Actually, no, definitely, because I learned about that statement from that whoever that game director was. At the same time, I learned about the Bates and Kaitos review. So, the only... I don't remember X-Play very well. I remember a joke about Naruto that wasn't funny. I remember the Half-Life 2 review before I knew what Half-Life 2 was. The review kind of meant nothing to me. And I remember 2 of their unfunny celebrity cutout bits. There was one about Dick Cheney, because at the time, I think he had recently shot someone in the face, which is like the main thing he's known for, other than being a warmonger. And it was something about him drinking from a chalice of blood, which I guess that's kind of funny. Actually, no, I'll give them that one. That's actually pretty... That's actually kind of funny. But I also know, or remember the one where they kept making... No, that was from the Half-Life 2 review when they were talking about Half-Life 1, and not that episode 1, and then they have a cutout of George Lucas talking about Star Wars Episode 1, and then they shoot him in the face. Like, cool. Alright. It's time to shit myself again. 6 lives! That's not gonna last very long. Oh wow, none of the buttons came out that time. Cool. Oh, it's just... Pretty sure I'm supposed to jump on that thing's head, but it's not working. Oh, that time it worked, and then the fucking magnet didn't come out. Perfect, wonderful, awesome, cool. Thank you. There we go. Alright. See, complaining works. If I just complain loudly enough, the game does what I want it to. Okay, it's fine. We have 5 lives. Fine. Thing is fine. Okay. Things and normal and fine. And moisturized I'm in my lane. Flourishing. I'm waiting. Okay. Alright, yeah, fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything was fine in the world of Spike. Alright. Okay. Good enough. Don't know what that beeping means. Okay. All right. What does any of that have to do with cowboys? I am saving. Okay. Oh, hold on a minute, I'm looking at something. Okay. Huh. Oh, I was streaming, I thought. I was not paying attention. You use beeping like that is usually a sign the batteries are dead. Well, the batteries are dead, but that... No, that's when you power on the console. And it does a long beep. The VMU can beep if you're playing a game, though. I think it's telling me that there's a hidden item. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, that's not the beep it does at startup. Oh, come on. Yeah, so if it does it again in that spot, then that confirms what I think it is, that it's a hidden item. Because it did that in the previous level, and I got an item from the area that it was beeping in. Because, like, Skies of Arcadia, does that too. With, the little morph-looking fucker that, I think her name is Fina has. The, Silver Civilization chick. I think her name is Fina. Huh, BB now. Okay, that's just bullshit. Because that's how it tells you that the Chams are nearby. Well. Oh, cool. Instant death. I love it. I don't remember this level. Did I actually get stuck here? Did I beat the previous level and then give up? Or did it actually say 3-2 and I'm just blind? Okay, can I speed up? So next test, can I speed up? Yes, I can speed up. Okay. Oh, we're alive. There we go. Good point. I pressed the button! Maybe don't do that. There we go. Alright. Maybe there will be a second stream of this. Bonus stage. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, either way, we are further than I got before. Alright. What does this have to do with cowboys? Alright, I don't know what possessed me to do that. Cool. Cool. I think I have to run into it, honestly. Oh my god. I definitely gotta run to make that first jump. I am trying to use the magnet. Man, I had double-digit lives. I got nothing. You know what, chat? I think I'm gonna end here. The game is hard. I think I deserve a break. So I'm gonna rate out. Thank you all for tuning in. This game's hard. We will be coming back to this next week. I'm gonna try to beat it. If I don't beat it next stream or next week, then that's it. I'm done. I don't think I can handle a third stream of this. Honestly, I don't think there's enough game left for a third stream anyways. So we're gonna be rating my bestie, Virtual Kohai. I'm actually surprised he's streaming because I thought he was out of town, but okay. All right. So I will be back tomorrow with Dispatch. We'll be doing episodes 5 and 6, I think. And then I'll be back Thursday with Mother 3. I'm very excited to finally be playing Mother 3. Alright. If you would like to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up my bullshit and other updates, I have a Blue Sky. And if you ever missed a stream, I have a vlog channel on YouTube. If you want to join on the raid, the raid message is Dapper Dragon Raid. Use whatever emotes you want, as long as you copy the raid message, that's all I care about. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.